My name is Oscar.
My name is Carl.
And
this is Who Would Watch This?
Welcome to Who Would Watch This, the podcast where we watch a film, chat about the film, and then try and figure out who would watch this.
Today we're talking about Nim's Island, which currently has a 53% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 6 out of 10 on IMDb, and a 2.9 on Letterboxd. Oscar, what's the plot?
Imagination and reality collide. When young Nim's father goes missing at sea, fate brings to her, the author of the Alex Rover series, her favorite books, and together they try and find Nim's father.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking chilling.
What an adventure.
That's what they're calling it.
Awaits.
Awaits for us. But Carl, wait we shall even more, because guess what? We'll go back to last week before we watched the film to see who we thought would watch this.
Oh my god, let's go back in time.
Carl, it's Nim's Island. Have you seen it? Have you lived it? And have you loved it?
I have never seen this, and...
Oh, see, I saw this in cinemas. How's it feel, you stupid bitch? How's it fucking feel? Doesn't it feel? Don't you feel like I've got the leg up? I feel like God right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've got the secrets.
You look so snooty.
Oh,
you look so...
I've got my nose cocked open.
Oh my
I'm
God.
just... Oh my
I've
fucking
never seen a man on set. I can't see you up on your fucking high horse.
I'm in an ivory tower smoking crack. It's goddamn great, Carl. Oh, fuck. I don't even know. What do you want to know? I got all the information. I know who'd watch this. You're always so coy, like, I don't know who'd watch it. Like, yeah, you do. You've seen it. I'm all going fucking blind. It's fucking horrible. Carl, Nim's Island.
Give me the list. You saw this in cinemas. Tell me about it.
It's a vague memory. There are bits that I'm definitely remembering quite aggressively. I remember Jodie Foster has a lot of hand sanitizer. I feel like Cat in the Hat and Nim's Island really had the stranglehold on pedantic people having hand sanitizer. But we've gone through a world event, you know. Hand
now
sanitizer-
everyone's just into it.
Yeah, we're all bathing in it. We all get it, you know. It's just hanging around. Hasn't hand sanitizer had a big moment? I feel like there's a lot of just half empty bottles just scattered around the office now, and they'll just live there forever. You know, and sometimes I have a squirt just to kind of like feel the rush, but I never get that back again. Yeah. So Carl, Nim's Island. This is Abigail Breslin. She's on a freaking island. I was surprised Gerard Butler was in this. So,
when you were like, maybe we should do this for Gerard Butler, I was like, I don't think he's in Nim's Island. Like, I think you're just making it up.
I have no memory of what he is in Nim's Island. I remember.
Is he Nim?
Maybe he's the island. No, he's probably Nim.
I gotta tell you right now, if he was Nim, like if they were like, Abigail Breslin is Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster's not in it, and then Gerard Butler is Nim and himself. I would be like, oh, okay, what an interesting way to take this.
He's a great actor, you know. That's the thing. He's versatile. I only remember Nim being on the island. She had a fun tree house. I remember Jodie Foster was like a snooty writer, and they had to both learn from each other. That's all I remember. Who do I think would be watching this? I guess every single girl who wanted to live in a tree, which I think is most of our friends.
Tree girls.
Tree girls, yeah.
Right.
There's horse girls. I feel
girls.
like people really haven't tackled tree girls.
I think tree girls are going to be back in a big way.
Yeah.
I think they're waiting one film with a proper girl in a tree. I would say right now, it was like when they thought they were going to be water ladies from M. Night Shyamalan's film, but it just never took off.
Never took off. I feel like Poppy Longstockings, one of those lives in a tree or a boot. So one of them lives in a very weird option.
We all live in a boot.
Oh, don't we all?
Don't we?
Boot of society.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Uh-huh.
Okay, let's break it down.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about taxes.
No, it's tree girls definitely they've been under the radar, but I think they're kind of they're a subsect. They've got to be analyzed.
Yeah, it's sort of like Dirt Boy.
Yeah, Dirt Boy, I think grow up to become Clean Boy, but Tree Girl, you know,
they've got to come down from up there. They've got to come down.
This podcast works. It just does. People come for the ton. It's just good content, you know.
It really is just fucking nonsense, isn't it? Who listens to this? It's fucking nonsense.
Oh man, yeah.
I can see right now.
You a dirt boy or tree girl, huh? right in. You know.
I think it's fun because I think as a dirt boy, I had to clean myself up, and as a tree girl, she needed to get down. I think we met in the middle, and that's what society's all about.
Oh man, you know, it's a binary, but it's rigid, you know. But that's where most people fall in. It's pretty aggressive. But hey.
I got to tell you, my dad was listening to an episode recently, I think, and he was in his kindest words was essentially saying it was unlistenable, and I was essentially had to be like, here's like the analytics, and he was like, no way, there's that many people listening to you, and I was like, it's kind of what? Yeah, I was like, look at these emails, and it's like, what the fuck are you on about?
I love the retention. You go, wow, we've really cultivated a couple of freaks because it's solid. It's
so solid. It's crazy. One TikTok really boomed.
Oh god,
and
years ago.
And the retention rate is insane since then.
God, we gotta do more. Oh, it's just so hard. Anyway, Carl, who would watch
I
Nims
don't
Island?
think I'll deal with fame. I can't deal with people being like, remember that one time you were talking about dirt boys and tree girls? I'll be like, oh god, cancel me. Like, it's just...
Yeah, guys, you guys are cancelled. One of you got to dig up some garbage. Oh, please, just end it all. Carl, who'd watch Nims Island?
Abigail Breslin fans.
Oh,
Here's the thing: there's a lot of people that said, "I want more Little Miss Sunshine. I want more Scream Queens. I want more My Sister's Keeper." And they said,
I want more of that breakup song she did about.
"She's a singer."
She was a bad singer. It got destroyed on YouTube. People mocked her.
No, not Abigail Breslin.
Yeah, I can't remember who she dated. I want to say Austin Butler, but that's definitely wrong.
Yeah, that can't be right.
That can't be right.
They're not of similar lives.
I think they
and
are.
worlds.
I think they're similar lives and worlds. Both actors, both Disney sort of semi-stars. You know?
No, you're thinking Gerard Butler's in this. Austin Butler's in Elvis.
That's right. Gerard Butler.
Is Austin Butler a
I
nepo?
think
Is he a nepo of Gerard?
Nah, he's a bike boy. He's a bike boy. Wherever that movie was. Remember that movie? Everyone was like, "You gotta check out," and then no one talked about it again.
Yeah, the bike
The
riders.
bike riders.
Yeah, because it's one of those. I got to say right now, somebody says bike riders to me. I think 50-year-old dads going up a mountain like on a push.
On a Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
You know? That's their little weekend away.
I think of a safety helmet with little spikes for magpies. Okay, I don't think Tom Hardy's got a leather jacket on.
Carl went to Nims Island.
Straight into Nims
Straight
Island.
into Nims fucking Island.
Wow, what color? I got to tell you, it really was night and day watching this against Gamer. It's
yeah.
it's a whole other thing.
It's fun, isn't it?
Both perfect for kids.
Yep.
I'll preface by saying both perfect for kids.
Yep.
I got to tell you right now, I think Nims Island has all of the tools to have been good.
Mm-hmm. That's a brave statement. Where did Nims Island go bad for you?
Oh, God. I mean, it starts off with, I think, the worst choice it could make.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe Gerard Butler...
What a pause. What a pregnant pause. Listen, are you saying you don't believe him being a supportive father? Because that's
I don't believe he can, and this is nothing on the actor. Okay, this is
it
this
seems
is
like
just
you're gonna
on,
get
no,
so personal.
This is
He's
just
a bad
him.
father. I just don't believe he could
That's
raise a
what
child.
I think it is, though. I think he is a bad father.
He, other than his actions in the film, he's not a bad father.
I just don't think. Here's the thing. Him in all of his movies, right, up and including this. As a persona of an actor, has not given me I'm patient with a child. Okay? That's just, he has not given me that.
But that's because he's such a good actor. He can go into that subset of just like a dipshit, you know, a violent man. But really, this is where he live and breathe.
I think I
think he's good as, I don't think he, listen, other than the fact that...
here's the thing. Look, I love him in this.
Oh, yeah, no,
like,
no,
he's
no,
killing
no,
it in this.
No, I'm just saying, other than him abandoning his daughter, he's a great father.
He's doing, like, have you ever seen, like, All Is Lost?
Nope.
That Robert Redford movie where his boat's sinking for 90 minutes. There's, like, 7 words in it.
Oh my god, what a hard sell. I'll watch it.
It's this, but that's just like Nims Island's happening in the background. It's kind of incredible.
I love the film because I will break down the film of just what it is. It is 3 films. We've got one. We've got essentially The Life of Pi / Survivor / Castaway with Gerard Butler's character.
Yeah.
We've got Home Alone Island Edition for Nim. And then we've also got sort of like a Woody Allen film of just someone getting out their comfort zone and maybe having schizophrenia with their character. And you merge it all together, it's a kid family fun affair.
It's also sort of great too because I think as like a movie, like looking at these like almost stories, to me, you've got Jodie Foster who has like the biggest, most cinematic of the 3 stories,
Yep.
right? Then you've got Gerard Butler, who then sort of has like the most sort of like this is a episode of TV sort of one there, and then you've got Abigail Breslin with like this is a YouTube short for YouTube Red,
Yeah.
right? And it's like what if this on this
It feels like a kid's like show for Bindi. I mean, which is fun because Bindi's in the sequel.
yeah, it is. Yeah, so that's why it just feels odd because I got to tell you. I was not expecting any of this. So if I could explain to you what I thought
Where did
this
you
movie
think?
was
Yes,
going to be.
what do you think?
I thought this was Swiss Family Robinson vibe. So
Wait, Swiss family. Wait, I just wait. The cheese, or are you thinking another family? Robinsons, as in like the inventors.
No, it's like, isn't it the...
Are you combining a couple of things?
Maybe I am.
You could Meet the Robinsons. A great movie. By
No,
the way.
this.
You're gonna bust open like some weird black and white TV show from nowhere.
Like these. It's like they've made it many, many times over the years. It's like, from memory, it's like a whole family gets stuck on an island and they make a big tree house and they live there.
Yeah, gotcha. Sort of like what that Simpsons episode wants to be, but then it becomes Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So what I thought this was I always thought it was Gerard Butler and his daughter get stuck on an island and then they just end up living there and they have a great life. And then Jodie Foster gets stranded and she's like, but I have to get back to society. And then they're like, you need to man up because you're from the city and start to live this life, but we can't let people know that we're here or something like that. That's the vibe I thought. So the shock to me that not one of them is together at all in the film, and then frankly the movie starts to heat up when they all intersect only to roll credits was crazy to me. Like, it's really out of left field.
I kind of forgot how individual they are. It's three little things combined together. And they kind of all work. I guess I'm on side, and I guess I get narratively why it's all happening. But it is weird.
I don't.
I get there's three separate people.
Yeah.
And I get that we'd kind of, I guess, follow them because it's wacky. It all happened together.
Yeah.
But I don't know why you just put a child in front of this of the screen.
Yeah, I think to me, like, one of the things that really confused me was the fact that really nobody has any impact on each other's story.
Yes.
It's just, if Jodie Foster had sat
The
at home...
only impact is at the end going, that was wacky. Do you know what I did? Well, guess what I did? Like, if anything, they're just going to like have a great story after this.
Well, I just thought it's if Jodie Foster had stayed at home...
Yeah.
Gerard Butler would have just gotten back anyway.
Yes.
If Nim had just sat there and done nothing, Gerard Butler would have gotten back anyway. Nobody needed to have really taken any action. And in fact, when...
Only Nim needed to take action. And she did do some good... I guess it's not terrorism if you kind of... I guess she's... I don't know, stopping invaders. I don't know what the legal jargon is.
Yeah, I don't know what the legal jargon is.
Warfare. She commits warfare.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
But I just think structure... I think the thing that threw me the most was the genuine structure of the movie.
Yeah.
Especially when it feels like Jodie Foster didn't need to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, for example, and we'll get into the plot, but just from a structure standpoint, it was crazy to have Abigail Breslin finally cry and maybe come up with the idea that her dad had died, only to look up and the dad be back. And not have Jodie Foster be like, I'm here so that I can be the one that says... pick yourself up, let's keep on fighting.
It's odd they didn't build off each other. Because I feel like Abigail Breslin's like, stop being a bitch. Just eat the worms. And then Jodie Foster learns of that. And Abigail Breslin doesn't know anything.
It should be her on the island. Like, Jodie Foster should have gotten to the island mid-movie. I was shocked she got to the island at the end of the film when it's wrapping up.
It's mainly... The film's mainly... 1/6 of it is... Jodie Foster kind of going through travel kerfuffles, you know,
It's
just
just
like
her,
how annoying is travel in 2009?
I think
it's annoying.
Just like it's her character's just finding out about 9/11. Like, it's like, what do you mean I can't take scissors and shampoo on a plane? Like, she's...
Come on, I got loose cans of things in here.
Absolutely.
Like, lady,
That's
can't.
it. Let me talk to the pilot. Like, it's just...
It's an Airbus. I just walk on. Come on. I don't need a passport. I've got some pills back there. They're loose. Come on. Let me bring my weird juices up there. I don't know if this plays, but we cannot take any seeds on our planes. And I want to take seeds on our planes so bad. That's all I want to do is plant
I got to tell you as well, is like in Australia, you're not allowed to step in any mud. Yeah. I tell you, I love to jump in mud. The fact I'm not allowed to jump in mud.
When I'm in a foreign, just jungle setting, I love jumping in the most boggiest puddles known to man, and then I let those bad boys fester. I put them in a bag. I let them really
seal that bag.
I get home, dump it straight into a pond, which connects pretty close to the local reservoir.
Anytime I'm hopping off and they're just like, "Did you step in any mud?" and I go, "No," and I didn't have any fun either. If you want to ask.
What am I, not Peppa Pig? I love jumping in muddy puddles. That's my favorite thing to do.
I pack gumboots every time, and I've never used them. That's a bucket list item. You wouldn't know, would you?
The TSA going, fucking loser, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get in here. You're welcome back.
And then they're like, did you bring back seeds? And I go, no. I'm not allowed to take any seeds. I'm not allowed to have any fun when I come back into Australia. It's horrible.
God. You know, it's nice as well because in this film we do get to realize that the villains are Australians. And isn't that pretty
Oh, God. I tell you what, it was one of those things where, like, through the first half, I was like, this island looks Australian because there's so many eucalyptus trees on it. And then when all of the supporting cast were Australian, I went, okay, this is shot in Queensland.
Isn't it funny? You go, is that the guy? Is that a background actor from Mad Max? I'm pretty sure it is.
It is. I was like, was that person on Play School? Yep.
We've got a small pool in Australia. And there's only horrible wasteland things and family fun to have.
It's pretty great.
Yeah,
it's pretty great. Or you can get a walk-on role in a Taika Waititi film.
No, he's New Zealand. He's taking all his work elsewhere. Now, Carl, let's get into the plot, okay?
Okay, Britt the Lizard. What's he doing? Why is he here?
You know what? Pros to the film. I don't know what the budget is. I can't imagine much of it's shot here. No offense, our country.
Oh, I mean, we would have paid for it.
Yeah.
We would have said, if you bring Jerry Butts here, we'll pay for Jodie.
Oh, yeah. we'll cover the Jodie.
We'll cover Jodie's costs.
Corey Foster, Wilson Foster.
You're going to shoot most of it just in her regular New York apartment? Great.
We'll cover that cost. That's what we do here.
I wish the movie had explained why Jodie Foster was afraid of the outside. What effect was there in her life that caused this?
I think it, honestly, it's quite a horrible life of a writer. It seems like she really does try to escape into her work, and quite frankly, she's afraid of everything.
It's also
it's pretty damning on a writer, just like they're a bunch of losers that have to write because they don't have any fun.
It's also not good work. You know, like in a...
Yeah, it's good work? What do you mean?
It's horrible.
It's an Indiana Jones ripoff.
It's no Cairo Jim.
Cairo Jim?
I knew you'd bite. Cairo Jim is a series of 23 novels
I'm
that
mocking.
I read in high school because it was very Indiana Jones-esque. You know what was crazy?
Is there anything more to it? Yeah.
Do you want to know what's crazy about the Cairo Jim cover? They never show his face. It's always covered. It's always just a hat. Something's covering it. Let's go through the best covers. I'll look them up now.
No, you're not looking them up. You had to prepare this bit. You can't just remember this book I once read? Man, those were the days. Why don't you think her work is of merit? Why don't you think, is she a bestseller? You can't Google this. It's a visual medium. What are they going to get out of it?
The covers were like that.
Oh, it looks dreadful.
So you couldn't shut up.
It looks atrocious.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
He's always sort of falling.
Oh God, this looks so budget. Oh, God.
How many novels were there?
I can see those
My neighbor got me one every year. I liked this one the most.
I can see these being burnt in a library, and rightfully so. I think they should bring back book burning for those ones just specifically.
How many novels? Cairo Jim novels, how many? 17, and I read them all. How do we feel about that?
Pretty appalling, actually.
Or if the audience wants to weigh in, you know what? Straight up call me. 04.
Carl, we get to the island. Nim is homeschooled, but it doesn't matter because she gets most of her information from the animals, like the titular lizard.
Yeah, so we love the lizard, but I gotta tell you, that lizard is nothing in comparison to the tortoise. The tortoise is giving everything. That is until the seal arrives.
Wow.
Now, the seal is everything.
The seal is a
star.
And you know what I gotta tell you? I think I may have lined this up because I think I went to SeaWorld around 2011.
I'm not shocked.
I didn't know about. I had just watched Blackfish. It was on my TiVo, but I hadn't watched it yet, so I didn't know the horrors of SeaWorld. Anyway,
now when did we go to the zoo this year, or was that last year?
I think we went to the zoo last year. Yeah.
Okay.
talking
So
about the
last
seal?
year we went to the seal show.
Yeah.
And they had nothing on this guy. Like, they were good, but this guy's great.
And that's the thing. I mean, I know there's a lot of ethical, stuff at Taronga Zoo, great for them, but, I really want to see a 2009 seal. Here's the thing, at that seal show, at SeaWorld, they put them through the ringer. They were trained.
For sure. I got to say right
and
now,
it wasn't on. It wasn't on. And
this
we've learned. But here's the
seal
thing.
is giving, I owned a shock collar.
Yeah.
Like, it's giving that. And
Yeah.
that's why, I got to tell you right now, this seal's close to talking.
Yeah.
It's close to full Australian English. Okay?
which is low on tier on like a language scale, but
Yeah, it is.
Wow,
It's easy to pick up. Okay, basically a parakeet can do it. It's not tough. But again, that's crazy to see a seal. I can tell you right now, I don't think anyone's bad on this movie. Everyone's fine.
Yeah.
I think Jodie Foster in particular is actually quite good. But
She
this
is great.
seal,
This seal's fantastic.
this seal is a show stealer.
Yes.
Okay? Like she is,
and I love that. But no, you are right, because every scene that they're involved, when the seal gives a performance, when it licks the face, it's always a bit cheeky.
I gotta say, there is a scene where Jodie Foster's like, "Where's my soup?" and the seal's eating the soup. Oscar, the Oscar second they put up being like, "Seal, Nim's Island," and it's the seal like its face coming up.
Well, it does. Yeah, we don't both do it in the hands. There's the shrug. Like,
It's the fact they can do that.
Oh shucks.
For a long time, I thought maybe it was a man in a suit. It's not. It's just a seal and some pure goddamn talent.
Seal costume technology has not come that far. You cannot get that performance
I've
from a
seen
costume.
Tusk.
Yeah.
Yes, Justin Long nearly got there.
Yeah.
But no, nothing like this.
No.
Nothing. I gotta say, if they were like Gerard Butler's playing the seal as well, I'd go standing O. Right? So that's the performance
It's like
of
a
the career.
Doctor Strangelove. He plays them all, or like a Norbert.
Well, that's the thing. I was crazy when Gerard Butler was like, I was like, why are you playing two characters? Why is Jodie Foster also imagining you looking like that? I get why Abigail Breslin would.
Was your father?
Yeah, but why?
Do we think So Jodie Foster does. She's a writer. She's written these books. That's like an Indiana Jones clone. Do we think? When did this start? Because I feel like she's a bit of a hack, and there's an imaginary person that's just giving her all the stuff. You know, I know that might be like a metaphor for like how to writers work, but I really do think physically there is a human in her brain, and they're just being like they're copying. Like it just feels like she's stealing. Like it's like she has a genie and she's stealing all their work. She's got a big fish.
Yeah, she's giving like 3 big wishes. You know, like I wish I was a writer of a hit series of adventure books.
Yep.
I wish I was a schizophrenic, and I wish that eventually when I challenged my fears and got to an island, I fell in love. And the genie went, all 3 for you. Follow Nim.
Follow Nim. Who? Well,
you'll have to wait to find out.
You'll have to wait for an email. You got a couple of years until then.
Yeah.
Until then, start writing. Start writing.
She's not even enjoying her money. Like if she's just running on a treadmill.
Who does? Running on a treadmill. She's exercising. I think if you're rich, you don't have to enjoy it all the time. You know, you can take a break.
I'm just saying, she looked. All
haggard.
soup diet.
Oh, this is gross. Imagine her shits. My God.
She wouldn't have had a regular bowel movement in years.
And she's nervous. I mean, you ever do a nervous poo? You're just shitting all over the
no
bowl.
wonder she's not writing. She's always in the toilet. It's absolutely ridiculous. Caught up on emails, you know? I gotta tell you right now, as a great euphemism, I'd love to, instead of like going to the bathroom, I'd love to be like, I'm just gonna email Nim.
You taking the sloppiest shit known to man? You know
Yep,
it.
you know it. I'll be back in 10. At the end of my email to Nim.
Okay, yeah, so Jodie Foster's doing that. We've got the lizard. Who else we got? Okay, yeah, so Gerard. So anyway, Nim's learning through the animals and also reading.
I gotta say right now, Nim's gotta be an idiot.
Nim's gotta be a fool.
Gotta be an idiot.
Because she's like, hey, most of my information is from the turtle and the seal or the lizard. I get most of my information from them. Everything else I get from books. I feel like the book's doing a lot of heavy lifting because I can't tell you how much the animal can teach you.
I don't know why Gerard Butler would bring these books. Now, I gotta say, I was not paying too much attention to the opening prologue. Why are they here?
They are like, he's a scientist.
Yes, and the mum was eaten by a whale.
Yeah, which I thought was crazy. They teased a Pinocchio. He pretty much got it's like Gerard Butler's pretty much doing like a Giuseppe essentially.
Yeah, I thought the whale was coming back for seconds. You know, I thought it was a real targeted like thing from the whale.
It did feel targeted.
Now, so Gerard Butler's like, I'm going to abandon you.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go out. I'm going to collect a jar of urine.
I think it's whale glowy cum.
Okay.
It's a jar of glowy cum.
I guess I'm glad he kept it for so long.
Yeah, he's really...
It's also half eaten by the time he gets it back, and I don't know why it needed to be eaten.
Gerard Butler's got a full belly just full of glowing worms.
He's got a glow around his mouth, a glow around his nose. Like he is just...
I'm sorry, I got hungry, I got peckish. I want a bit of whale cum in my mouth. Is that a crime? Is that a crime?
So Gerard Butler is meant to be... Why has he got all this stuff here? Like, is this all from the first expedition?
I think this is like
has he gone back and forth? He set up Wi-Fi.
I assume it's like a Galapagos Island sort of vibe, you know? It's like, this island's crazy. A bunch of wacky stuff. There's a seal here.
Yeah.
I think he's set up here because it's got like a good location. It's got some wacky stuff, and then he sort of lives here because it's all close to him. That's why I think he's here. Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised that once he's out of the picture, he gets hit by a big wave, capsized. He's then stranded out in the water.
Yes.
Nim's left all alone.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to be also getting a bit more of a Home Alone situation where Nim is like...
I think we get pretty Home Alone-y. I'd say it's most of it Home Alone.
I think it's not as fun though. Like I think
Oh,
the
it's
issue
not as
is
fun. I just think she's using traps to get people away from her.
she is but one,
Which is home
traps.
aloning.
Traps aren't clever.
The traps.
Two,
What do you mean?
the-
What do you mean?
it's-
It's lizard warfare. Let's get into it.
We're missing the part where she goes, "Oh, I can have fun on this island now." Like we're missing that. We're missing that moment where it's almost like she needed to have a moment where he leaves and she's like, "I hate you and I hope you don't come back." So that when he doesn't
It's because
come back,
Gerard Butler is such a good father figure that you'd never have that moment, and that's because he's a great actor.
well, the guy
We've also
abandoning
got-
his daughter on an island for 2 days
For a
when he
whale
goes out.
come. It's his job, Carl. It's his job. Maybe if you had one, you might understand what it really takes to bring home the bacon or the whale come. Now, I do think you are right. They don't really have a fun moment. We are bogged down with Jodie Foster doing some travel stuff, so we've got to speed this Home Alone stuff up.
Yeah.
So we pretty much go. They've got a cruise ship, and they do a great job of making the Australians look evil.
They're horrible. I gotta tell you, we've both been on Australian cruises.
Yeah.
They've nailed it.
They've nailed it.
They've nailed the type of people that go on it.
The type of people, and then the people running the ship are like
Yeah.
also pirates, essentially.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, I feel like I've had this situation unfold on me.
Yeah.
Had a little boy running around being like, "I've seen a mermaid," and I'm like, "Shut up, no, you
Shut
haven't."
up. With my Long Island, I've already got.
I know. I'm like, I've got a headache from yesterday. All right, and I'm in the process of getting another one. So shut up.
I got karaoke at 11 a.m. So yeah, I'm kind of busy.
Yeah. Do you reckon they keep that buffet open all day? Huh?
They don't. I think that's the biggest crime. It's false advertising. They'd be like, it's all you can eat buffet, and then it closes
You
from
got
like
40 minutes.
1 to like I don't know 5. It's like I'm peckish at 2. Is that a
I
crime?
know. And they're like, "Oh, we'll go to one of the other free cafes." No.
Oh, I want a Long Island iced tea at 2.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get one.
God, they really are just a floating RSL, aren't they? The
And
best.
they got casinos as well.
Yeah, I
I
know.
love-
The gambling and the drinking's what you want.
They're like edging the line. Like, okay, guys, if you walk 4 minutes to the left, you can pretty much bet the house. So go nuts. Yeah.
It's usually the captain's trying to rock the ship, so you accidentally go into the casino. You know when you've got like the board that you've got to tilt with the ball in the maze? That's you trying to get to the casino.
if you're ever on a cruise, guys, just pretty much slide down whatever like incline you got, and you'll end up at the casino.
Yeah, if you simply sit, you'll slide
You'll
there
slide
eventually.
there.
It's
Or
great.
you'll fall into
You're
like
in the captain's hands.
Yeah, so pretty much Nim now has to fend off the island. So a bunch of them go, hey, you just found this nasty little island. We're going to send the cruise ship people here. We're going to spend the day here. And Nim's like, oh, fuck, my dad's research. I need to kill these bastards.
Yeah, so I don't get what's he researching? Just whales.
Just welcome. Mainly. 90% welcome.
No, but genuinely, is he just researching whales because they killed his wife?
Oh, I think he's versatile.
He's in it? He's like
wa-
into whales?
I think he's into whales sexually, yeah.
Okay, crazy.
Yeah, National Geographic's like, we want an article a month. We are pumping these out.
And so do we think he's doing anything with his research?
Personally, I think he's just I don't know what do you want from this guy? Like, he's on an island. He's just like,
I just
check out
don't
this
really
cool-
know why we're here.
I just think there's 8 billion people on the earth. I just think there should be a couple people that have to live on random islands and pretty much go, hey, what's the update? And they go, hey, I found out this wacky thing. I'm like, great. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I want that.
Okay.
I'm happy to pay someone to do that.
So I thought it was wild because when the first storm hits,
Mm-hmm.
it turns out they live in a not waterproof home.
Yeah, no, this is not good.
It's open living.
It's open living.
windows.
It's kind of beautiful. It's very late 2010s.
Oh, it's gorgeous
However,
when
you
it's
are
sunny.
right. Yeah,
It's gorgeous when it's sunny.
When it rains, like, oh god,
Yeah.
the slat windows are really the
I
poor
can tell you
choice.
right now, I could see Abigail Breslin doing an Architect's Digest, being like, "Hey, I didn't realize you're here. Let me answer 50 questions. Come
she
on
would
in."
start with her sliding down the zip line.
She would. Oh, hey, Architect's Digest. Didn't realize you were coming.
Yeah.
Hops off.
Puffed up. My favorite seal, you know the one.
Yeah, this is my favorite seal. He's kind of the best. We torture.
We touch him.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Is my dad home? No. You know, it'd be crazy if instead of a cruise ship, it was just Architect's Digest. Just she's got to keep him away.
I gotta kill them. I gotta kill them. Get the volcano. She does a fake volcano. I do like this. This is fun. This is clever. You said she has no smart traps. This is a smart trap.
They're just boring traps, you know. It's like, where's Buzz's spider? You know, you've got all the animals. Where's lizards, geckos?
Is there a spider? No, there's one in
I'll
the
tell you
film.
right now, she's happy to kill some lizards for the sake of keeping like 10 people
We
off
have
the beach.
breezed over this. She has set up about 90 catapults and she's gone, right, which lizard wants to die? Because we're just going to throw you over.
They should be hitting people, splattering into blood. They should be getting absolutely obliterated on
Does
bone.
this stop them? Is this the final straw
This
for the
is what
Taurus?
makes them go, this is an unlivable island. I'd be there being like, looks like somebody's throwing them. You know? Crazy, she also activates the volcano. to them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, she definitely does some. Your dad would be like, I've been back for 2 days. And she's like, I set the volcano off. I'm really
She's
sorry.
like started throwing boulders off the volcano and letting them roll down to the beach and ruin people.
Yeah. If I'm a scientist, I'd probably say the main focus of this island would be to monitor that volcano. It does feel like Gerard Butler dropped the ball by looking at the whales. I think
he's lucky the mum is dead. Otherwise, she'd be like, "Why are you raising the child next to an active volcano?" I gotta tell you,
that is a bad parent move.
Are we buying the fact mum died by a whale, or do we think dad's stolen child?
I don't think Stolen Child, I think, has got a weird thing about whales, and the wife's left him and gone, listen,
I think she would have fought for Nim.
Well, of course
she's cunning.
Yeah.
She's cunning.
Listen, you say she's cunning. However, if she has been swallowed by the whale, that is very oafish and not very cunning. It might be the least
saying
cunning
there's
thing
no
you can do.
whale.
I'm just saying if Pinocchio and Giuseppe can get eaten by a whale, then yeah, it's pretty oafish.
Pulling a Giuseppe. Here's the thing. Nim ain't made of wood. She's a real girl, okay? And you know what the other thing is? The other thing that I hated about this movie, because idea-wise, I thought it was going to be Swiss Family Robinson. Now we're getting back into why I brought that up. Treehouse. Why is it not an actual treehouse with vines and like George of the Jungle style of living?
Great question. It was a $30 million budget. I think we've built one set. It's on the ground.
Bullshit. Here's the thing. You don't tell me you look at that poster and go, she's living in a treehouse.
Yeah, totally.
Right? I bet she's got a connection that makes she pulls a vine and that makes a shower happen. Okay? She like pulls a lever and then like, I think it should cut, all these rocks should start moving and cutting. Boom, a smoothie's been made for her.
Oh, that's good
there
stuff.
needs to have been fun kiddie things and inventions. Instead, we've got this guy going out on a boat to get whale. Boo!
It's very technical. It's just like, should I call you on the satellite phone? Is it like a fun coconut? No.
I gotta tell you right now, if that was a fucking coconut, where's all the tropical fruit? Like, here's the thing. Why isn't she wearing a hat made of fruit? She should be eating grapes all the time. She should also have a monkey that's a friend.
Sorry. No. She's got a big roster of family fun to have. Do not throw a monkey in the mix.
She's mostly got a pelican.
That monkey would be cheeky. That monkey.
Oh
and
my
the
God.
seal, it overstayed the chat. The seal. You don't want to squash the seal. The seal's doing a lot of heavy lifting. You throw a monkey in there, what's the seal
You can
doing?
tell they could not afford a monkey and they had to go seal.
Well, I guess SeaWorld would have just like gave them for a couple of bucks, right?
Maybe. I think they went after the singer first and had to resort to the animal second.
Could you imagine Seal and Gerard on an island? I would watch that for hours.
It'd be crazy to just keep cutting to Seal sitting there in a full suit. Just being like, yeah, I ate your soup.
What of it, Jodie Foster? That's right, I'm going to call you the actor's name. I don't know why I'm here.
Jodie Foster's like, why'd you ask for help if you've got artist Seal here with you on the island?
Nim goes, what help's he going to be, huh?
Yeah, that's right, okay? His beak can't even hold more than his belly can. It's the idea of a pelican. There's a pelican in the film. Why doesn't Gerard Butler know who the pelican is?
Oh, if you're a dad and your daughter's been fucking around with animals, I'm not gonna be like, are you the? It feels like, actually it's the most dad move. Like, are you Marty the pelican? He's like, I'm Roger. I'm Roger the pelican.
It's like when your dad meets me.
Yeah, he's like,
are you the podcast one?
Which one are you? You're the he's nailing it, Gerard
Yeah,
Butler.
he really is. He's absolutely.
Are you
nailing
the pelican that's
it.
gonna save me, or are you just a random? They always remember one very distinct one, and they'll hold on to that for years. Like, where's Ben? I haven't seen Ben in a while.
Oh, I know, right?
Ben perished in
It's
that
like
fire.
my parents are like, what happened to this guy from high school? I'm like, that was 40 years ago in my mind. Who the fuck are you talking about? Why do you even remember?
The pelican. We should touch on Gerard Butler's whole thing.
I guess it's his month.
Yeah.
No, we should touch on
Well,
him.
I couldn't remember why he's not in the film. I guess he's doing a lot of the
He's
heavy
got the
lift-
second best subplot. It is really boring.
second best in 3.
Yeah.
He's got the middle subplot.
Jodie Foster's killing it. I don't know why. I don't know. Here's the thing. Why the fuck are we even following Nim? There is a great adult.
It's a poor
film.
title.
She's on a Secret Life of Walter Mitty adventure, and yet we're focusing on, I don't know, Patton Oswalt over in the corner. You know, like, it's what are we doing here? Okay.
We've not even touched on Jodie Foster. She is acting out.
Career.
Well, she's acting.
Best performance.
Shut the fuck up. No, she is acting against Gerard Butler, but like real. Like, he's like fighting against her. There's a taxi cab guy who's watching her going, Oh god.
Dude, the taxi cab driver gives one of the best facial expressions I've seen in a movie for a while. You know when you're like, oh, you're a talented extra. Like that was a really good like, oh god, just get in the car. Like he nailed that face.
I don't know. I feel like Jodie Foster's like an A-lister, the best, like one of the best actresses.
Well, she is in Elysium.
I see her more as the director of Moneyball or Monster Ball or that one with the guy from Skins.
Money Monster.
Oh, I was close. Wasn't I close? Oh, guys, check it out. George Clooney is in it.
Say 3 other things about the film you like.
The guy from Skins is in it, and Jodie Foster directed it.
Oh, he's nailed it. He's absolutely nailed it.
That's all I know. That's all I know about the film. But
Money
guys,
Monster, probably on all of streaming services.
it's on. Guys, look under your shoe. Is it a DVD of it? No, maybe a video.
Yeah, that thing is everywhere. Did Jodie Foster do an episode of Black Mirror?
She in a Black Mirror?
I
Maybe.
feel like
I
she
think
directed that Archangel episode. I might be getting confused.
Yeah.
I thought she did though.
She's done something. Did she
Yeah.
direct True Detective or anything like that?
No, she's in True Detective.
Okay, cool.
She was in that new season
Yeah.
of True Detective.
Anyway, well, like argument. Oh yeah, I think she's like the biggest A-lister ever. Except I really couldn't name me another one other than Silence of the Lambs. So what's her vibe? Why was she in this? Why is she nailing it?
You gotta remember she was in Taxi Driver, and that was a film from a while ago.
It seems like
And people have backed that.
You've given it pregnant pause like Monster, Money Monster. Like, guys, I kind of see Money Monster and Taxi Driver is sort of the same league. Like they're kind of the same film, really.
Here's the thing: Martin Scorsese likes them both. So you tell me what deserves to be in the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Looking down, Money Monster. Why make that stop?
I
The
think-
first film to be put on the floor.
One of the best things ever would be if you go to the Academy Museum in LA and you're like, they're doing a Money Monster exhibit this week. Godfather was last week. Next week we've got Paper Moon or something. But right now, Money Monster.
What was an exhibit? We just have Jodie Foster taking Q&As.
Believe it or not, we got Josh O'Connor for 40 minutes. You know, he's big from Sinners. He's big from Sinners, and he was in this, and now he's over here. Isn't that great for Josh O'Connor?
God, he's nailing it.
He's nailing it.
Guys, check out Money Monster. Is that the name of the movie? Guys, it's really.
Have you seen it?
No, I've not. I've seen the trailer a lot.
I've seen it.
Yeah, what do you think of it?
Pretty good. No, it's not pretty good. It's all right. I like it. I'm here to defend it.
The trailer's great. The trailer's really good.
What are we doing this bit for then? If we're both happily into it, then
Oh, because I'm saying it's a middle movie. You know,
no, Money Monster. No, that movie's a fucking thrill.
a 3?
No, a thrill.
A 3?
I think we might have to back
3
this
out
up.
of
I gotta
5.
tell you right now, if you've believed me on Law Abiding Citizen, we gotta power up Money Monster.
Are you really saying that Money Monster has got the potential of law-abiding citizen? Is Gerard Butler in it?
Oh.
Then I will not be watching it.
I don't know if you've ever seen, it's just Ryan Gosling on Graham Norton when him and Russell Crowe are being interviewed alongside George Clooney, Julia Roberts for Money Monster, and they play a clip of Money Monster. It's like just a tense clip, and then they're like, now Ryan, set your like movie up so people know what's going on. And he's like, it's just a hard clip to follow. Like, he's like, ours is sort of funny. He's like, we've sort of got like a cheeky film, but yours seem really tense, and I don't really want to set it up now.
Was it Nice Guys?
Yeah, it was Nice Guys.
Oh my god, such a better film.
That was such a better film. But it was funny for him to be like, I don't know, like that one had a gun and tension and
We've got guns, but it's more like a ha, you know?
Yeah,
we're
that's
a Shane
right.
Black vehicle. This
Yeah.
seems like a Jodie Foster
also
vehicle.
at that point I think they knew it probably wasn't tracking to be big. But then again, what Money Monster wasn't.
No, I feel like we're all making $30 million at the box office, which is good.
Anyway, so I can assume mid-film this is where Jodie Foster said, I do want to direct Money Monster.
Yes, yeah, pretty much. She went, get me behind the wheel.
Get me behind the director's wheel.
Yep.
I would like to make Money Monster.
Money Monster is my next show, film, movie. Carl, we've gone along. She got in the taxi. She's on her way to save Nim. Now, do you think She should have done this.
No, I don't know why she's going. I also don't know why she believes Nim. Nim is an email, okay? She might as well be like, I'm a Nigerian prince, send me 50K. My dad's lost at sea and I've breezed my,
Well,
knee.
we must only assume that Jodie Foster has not left the house in many, many years, does not understand social context, because I think she's getting all her information from the apparition of Gerard Butler.
She's got to be at the point where I would love it if she was being like woman in the windowed. You know, wouldn't it be crazy if it was that?
We've only done, I think we did it for the podcast.
Yeah.
Which one did we do? There's a funny one that with Christian Bell.
Oh, the woman in the window that saw a girl go gone.
I'm mixing these all together. I don't know actually what because it's also doing like Psycho or Thriller or what's the other one? The Alfred Hitchcock one.
Oh my god, what are you actually on about? Rear Window?
I don't know what's your reference. Yes, what's your reference?
I'm referencing the one that we've done.
Yes, but what
you should know?
No. What's the adjective you're saying for which
woman in the window?
What does that mean? What is that? What's the adjective?
Because in the movie, The Woman in the Window, she was living in her house, afraid to go outside. She thought she saw a murder. Turned out she did see a murder. I don't know why I did it. I just think it's like maybe she's crazy. I just think what if she's
use
crazy?
less words. Use less
No,
words.
she got woman in the window. She absolutely got woman in the window.
You need to use.
I think
you can use a different word.
I think she should have gotten to the island and been like, Nim's like, oh
I
my
think
god.
she should have called the authorities and gone, hey, I think there's a
I
missing.
think she tried. She calls 911 and they're like, what do you want us to do about it?
We're local only. Get another call.
I think it should have been like she gets to the island and Nim's like, one, I didn't need you, which is
She
very
does.
embarrassing.
Nim goes, hey,
Yeah.
who the hell are you? I wanted a Gerard Butler type.
But also, I'd love it if Nim was like, your books aren't good. Have you read one? And it turned out they were never big. This one girl had them, and a publisher was just a friend that was like, yeah, I published them. They're a hit. Have you gone outside? You haven't?
They're really
your
big
next
on this.
one's a hit.
They're really big on this little island in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So
you're selling great in one country.
Yeah.
In fact, so everybody has a copy there. So just keep on writing.
keep bumping them out.
Stay in your home. Don't check your email.
Do not.
Don't conjure up the idea of a volcano. It's not going to take you to good places. Yeah, so Jodie Foster's just out. She's vibing. She's popping pills. She's sleeping on planes.
She's not doing well.
She's traveling the right way.
Yeah, she's doing again. It is a kids' film, and they're just going, "Hey, let's just." Isn't traveling a bit annoying?
Yeah,
and that's her plot. Because then she gets on a helicopter, she gets on a boat. She almost dies at one point.
she does. She almost drowns.
This island's pretty evil.
I just don't know why she's so determined. I wouldn't have believed this. I don't know why. I also think. Why did Nim ask her for help? Just because to her she's the adventurer?
Yeah, she's the adventurer. Yeah.
Seems superfluous.
I'm not blaming Nim here. Nim's a 9-year-old on an island.
Nim has
left
never
alone.
done no wrong.
Oh, of course not. It's the seal, however. I've heard some allegations.
Oh no, not Seal.
Yeah. The seal, not the performer. We must stress that enough.
I can't differentiate the two. We'll have to cancel them both.
Okay, that's just you know what? It's probably safer.
I gotta tell you right now, imagine if on The Voice it was just 4 seals and a red button. Imagine if you're just singing for a seal.
I think if you go on YouTube, look up AI content, that's kind of the top one with 58 million views. And it's good. It's good. Check it out, guys.
It is. YouTube's literally days away from it just being AI seals.
Yeah. But wouldn't that be a better place? Now, Carl, we also get so Jodie Foster and Nim get together. Nim's like, hey, I don't want you. And then Jodie Foster's like, I think I'm going to give up. And Gerard Butler, as the fake person, is like, hey, go chase her. By the way, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
I'm done. This has been a horrible hell site. I think I'm far enough away from the house. That was kind of drawing all your power. I'm now going to end it all.
I love simple effects like this, which is Gerard Butler dives into the water. They hold it there for about as long as Gerard Butler can hold his breath for, which is about a second. They cut back to Jodie Foster, cut back to a different shot. It's perfect. Cinema never needed to be better than this.
It's really good, isn't it? It's the simple cut. It's the simple cut.
Here's the
That's
thing.
cinema. That's
we'll
magic.
hide it in it. I can only imagine they then brought Gerard Butler up, soaking wet, him going, oh, did you get it?
Cigarette,
did you get it?
Cigarette, I need now. His lungs are not it's still filled with water.
Yeah.
Just suck some soak down there.
He's like, I want that fucking seal in my trailer by noon.
Anyway, you are right. He's gone now. Good for him, though.
he's been laid to rest, I guess. It's weird because look, after this happens, Nim has a breakdown and then Gerard Butler comes back, everything's fine.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you, one, why Jodie Foster, immediately falls in love with Gerard Butler. Have they been messaging for years?
Now,
is that the idea?
No.
Because that would have made sense then.
No, I think she's written a fantasy. I don't know how much like sexual tensions are in her books. I assume quite a lot.
I think a lot.
She's
a smart writer,
Yeah.
I reckon. And
Yeah.
Gerard Butler. So here's the thing: she hasn't been outside in 10 years. He hasn't been off an island in 10 years.
Yeah.
It's just a man meeting a woman.
Oh yeah, this is aggressive. This
Yeah.
would be fair.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Nim should get out of there.
I thought it would just cut to Nim just like out on a boat by herself, being like, "Can I come back yet?" And they're like, "No."
Gerard's like, I've got so much whale cum. I've got so much, and that can be used as lube, or it can be sort of like it could be like a nasty.
We could just watch it glow. We could just touch
So
each other
fucking-
and watch it glow.
Actually, get out, leave, fuck off. I've got the whale cum. Oh my god.
I think all in all, this just I don't think I thought the movie was maybe going to come together, and it just doesn't.
I mean, it physically comes together.
Yeah.
Like our three characters are running on the beach. You go, huh? You guys have
What
a
journey did they really all go
They
on
all
together?
they all went on a journey, but just like not together.
Like, for example, the cruise ship doesn't pay off.
Oh god, no! But doesn't it feel like we've afforded one wide of the cruise shop, a couple of extras on a beach, and that's it?
It's like they had money and they just didn't know how to spend it.
I don't think they had money. I think they had Jodie Foster and Gerard Butler in the peak 2008.
And Abigail Breslin hot off an Oscar nom?
Oh yeah, true. Actually, no. I think the stars were the main thing, and I guess the Australian government flipped the bill for everything else.
So they were like, you can go to this island.
We've got some seals. Can you use that? They're like, yeah, we can use that.
Yeah, we can. We've got seals, pelicans, lizard, there's a tortoise. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what Australia has.
Does that make a picture? You want a
Yeah.
green light on that?
Yeah, we got a lot of sand from the Mad Max films. Do you want to use that? You don't want to use that?
We've got so much sand.
A lot of weird cars. Do you want to use weird cars from New Island?
George Miller he took so much of our sand.
Yeah, we were pretty wet country. Then
You could say we were Furiosa. It's a fun pun for a year that's going to come out in 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get it. Wouldn't that be fun? We get it first. No one else. Guys,
Yeah.
soon you guys just guys. There's gonna be one Fury Road. It's coming to cinemas pretty soon. We've had it for a while now. It's
Yeah,
pretty
we've
great.
had it for an absolute right. I remember not being able to catch Nim's Island because I had to go see Fury Road. It was
all had
pretty
to do
good. Yeah, so check that one out.
Yeah.
Huh?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. It's back in a big way. You guys are gonna love Happy Feet 2. Yeah, I mean you probably haven't seen the first one that hasn't come out in America yet, but you're gonna love that.
They just got Babe. I think that was filmed here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys, when you get to Pig in the City, it's
Fuck.
gonna be good.
No, they got that. That's shot in LA.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
We haven't got that. Let's be Pig in the City, bud. My partner said that they watched this as a double feature at the cinemas one day.
Yeah, great.
Do you want to take a shot at the other film?
What film? What year is this? 2008.
Yeah.
I'd throw in a Madagascar. Did I nail it?
It was The Wild. Damn. That's crazy.
I have not thought about The Wild since.
No one has. Not even the makers. If you don't know, The Wild was a knockoff of Madagascar released to cinemas.
Look at it.
Maybe only here. Like, I don't
it
even
must
know.
be because I'm pretty sure one of the characters is a koala. One is
Yeah.
definitely a lion.
One's got a koala. There's a lion. Is Sylvester Stallone the lion?
That I could not tell you a single. Oh, we gotta look it up right now.
I feel like there's famous people in. Is there a villain?
There's definitely famous people in, but famous people that did not want to be in the film.
Yeah. It's just, you could tell that when, like, maybe they were, like, both being made at the same time and it was a bit of, like, same idea coming out similar times.
Do you think it was a similar, like, ants versus bugs?
Yeah,
like, sort of?
maybe. But they must have watched Madagascar and been like, oh, god damn it. Ours doesn't compete to that at all.
Oh my god, what a poor before. Kiefer Sutherland's Jim Belushi. Eddie Izzard. Oh my god, William Shatner. Jesus Christ.
Do you reckon on the marketing...
They would do that for a hot meal. No wonder they got them.
Do you reckon on the you know how most of the Madagascar marketing was just Ben Stiller in front of crates being like, you guys are going to love Alex and my friend
They're like,
Marty.
don't show any of the clips. It's just going to be Ben's. I'm going to tell you guys the plot. So 4 animals. They're on a boat.
Cut to, we've got Kiefer Sutherland being like, did you watch me in 24? What else would you have seen me in? I don't know.
You may have. Oh god, you might be a bit Highway. I play a murderous pedophile. Maybe you've seen that one.
Here's the
Ugh.
thing. You might like this. Eddie Izzard is in it. His last name rhymes with lizard.
Yes, that's kind of fun.
Do you guys-
They sort of do comedy, sort of tackling. Well, it's probably not age appropriate. You're gonna love them.
Here's
Squirrel.
the thing, kids. Are you telling me you're not gonna like Eddie Izzard as much as Chris Rock? You're saying Chris Rock is more for you?
They're both comedians. They're both comedians.
They're both equally successful. So why are you saying you won't watch poor Eddie Izzard over here, huh? Huh?
Carl, who would watch Nim's Island?
A child. Oscar? I gotta tell you, but in the scheme of Gerard Butler's career, this is weak.
Whoa! Okay, I feel like maybe we've gone for quite good Gerard Butler films. I think this is maybe. It's an okay performance. I've seen him smile, and he then hasn't like ripped someone's neck out, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of a niceness. It's been a nice change of pace.
I think
he's cheeky.
For me, I think a perfect Gerard Butler film, in my opinion, is one where it's simply just law-abiding citizen. So the fact that this carries no similarities to law-abiding citizen, why'd you get Jerry Butts? Why did you get Jerry Butts?
Jerry Butler is fantastic at being stranded in sea. They've actually played to his strengths quite well. And then him kind of...
They said get him away from everyone else.
And then the rest of it is just him abusing Jodie Foster. Like, you're weak. You're so small. You'll never make it. Come on, save Nim. You're a coward.
Yeah, it was almost like they hired Gerard Butler for his little segment. And then someone behind the scenes were like, you're flying Jerry Butler out here to just do this 5 days of shooting on a boat, and we haven't even cast this guy that just goes around with Jodie Foster. Get him in that as well. Like, let's get our money worth.
Will you jump in the water, Gerard? He's like, yeah, I'll do it for a cigarette. Fuck it. I assume he has a grizzled voice.
Yeah. I think he's also just like, do I get to take the seal home? Do I take the seal back to LA?
The sea... The SeaWorld, like, PA just, like, gives a solemn nod, like, you can have the seal. The seal's yours.
All right, cut. Put the seal in the boot. Let's go.
Yeah, no water for it. No.
Jodie, you want a lift? Abigail, you staying?
They hop in the car and then drive underwater. It's real fun. They drive back to LA we go.
Him being a solemn cigarette smoker in a car that can go underwater to LA with Abigail Breslin, Jodie Foster, and a seal in it?
Can you crack a window? Gerard's like, no, we are underwater, Abigail. I know you're Oscar nominated, but fuck you. Okay? I will be chain smoking, okay? I've got law-abiding citizen to make. Jamie Foxx is going to be in that one. You know,
He's
Ray.
Like, no, you can't crack a window. I'm about to be in the film of the fucking year. We got Leslie Bibb. Any of you work with Leslie Bibb? I did not think so.
Oh, man. Yeah, I guess kids would watch that.
For sure. I reckon Abigail Breslin's in the back flipping through the script being like, a steak is a shank? Fuck! Fuck!
Calls him Alan Arkin. Alan, get this. Yeah, I know we made an okay movie, but there's a good movie on the fucking... We gotta get in. We got Alan. Is he in that? I feel like...
Who are you talking about
Alan
now?
Arkin? I feel like he's
Little Miss Sunshine?
No, yes, but he's also in... Is he in... Law-Abiding Citizen?
No.
I swear to God, he's one of like the old trusty men.
Absolutely wasn't.
I'm sure he was.
No.
Go back and watch the film.
You can email us at www.podcast@gmail.com if you too want to find out how Cairo Jim ends. 17 novels, back to back. You never see his face.
Goodbye.